guys have seen JC on the channel. He offers all kinds of billet parts and accessories for a wide variety of vehicles and applications. But one of his passions is these trucks, the 94 to 97 F-Series, you know, pickup truck application. So just stopping by in the neighborhood, wanted to see what's going on. But today we thought we'd use something a little bit different. I kind of thought about this morning, and Frank was on board with it. Today I put out on Instagram some questions people wanted to know, so we figured we'd answer some of the questions that were sent in by some followers. Some of you guys watch the channel, which we appreciate. So Frank's gonna read the question, and we're gonna collectively answer and give you guys some information.
Sweet.
Whenever you're ready, Frank, go ahead, man.
All right, well, let's pick some good ones here. So I like this first one here. What's the best thing someone can do for their 7.3 as a daily?
So daily 7.3s, as you guys know, I daily mine. Frank daily's one. It depends on how crazy you want to get. You can do something as radical as my truck and have a built engine, a whole different turbocharger mounting system, or you can even do some basic stuff like Frank has. You can do an intake, exhaust, a nice tune setup with a Hydra chip, even some basic transmission modifications, injectors if you want as well. Some people don't want to deal with the smoke and things like that from a fuel injector, but the power is really there, which is really what matters the most. But Frank and I have done, we did Cameron's truck,
Yep.
done a couple of the local people's trucks. Matt's truck we did. I always tell people, I get this question a lot, what injector size is good for a daily, and kind of for towing as well. If you do that for work or you do it on the side, you tow a boat. Anything in the 160cc range with either a 30% or an 80% nozzle is good. A hybrid injector like a 205/30, 238 100%. Any injector size like that is usually pretty good. The truck can be quick and fun on the street. You can play around, and you can also be very reliable when towing as well. So some things to complement that: you can do a valve body modification, which is just as simple as dropping the transmission pan and adding a performance valve body and a shift kit, an aftermarket torque converter, all kinds of stuff. What else you got, Frank?
Yeah.
I mean, I know I've done a few of these trucks, but anything else you can think of that I can't really?
I mean, that you pretty much hit the head of the nail on that one. I was trying to
nail on the head on nail, same thing.
That nail head.
So, like we were saying, you can do really anything you want, as far as you want a crazy setup that's reliable, or you want just a basic intake tune exhaust with some nice tunes, and some basic modifications will get you where you need to be.
Yeah, that's it. And then we'll go, let's see, we got another one. Here's just a quick one. Do you ever plan on getting another 7.3?
I would love to have another one as a daily. I always keep telling myself that I'm going to get a bone stock 7.3 and drive that around, but I don't know how long it would actually last. I even consider getting a 7.3 powered Excursion for my wife, but I don't think it's a little too big of a truck for her. Have you ever considered getting another one?
I actually got a dream to do like a single cab OBS.
Yeah, so that would be a build right there.
Just
for sure.
like a white truck, lowered, just a badass build.
Like a daily, something, or even a weekend cruiser. Yeah, that'd be sweet. I love me a nice single cab OBS 7.3. All right, cool.
That's what I would like to do. Here's another good one. How much money did you put into the 97 in total?
Oh God, in total? I try not to think about it.
Can't even put a number on that thing, really.
It's quite a bit of money. I mean, I really don't have a dollar amount, but just for those of you guys that know 7.3s for performance stuff, my fuel injectors from Swamp's Diesel back in the day, 300, 200% were $3,000, and the transmission was $5,500. So that gives you a roundabout number on just how much the injectors and the fully built transmission cost. So I think that's where I'm gonna kind of leave that one.
We'll just call that.
The rest of the stuff is just gonna make you not want to modify these things, but that's the reality.
Yeah.
You want to go fast and hot rod stuff, you got to pay to play.
Yep.
That's my motto.
So there you go. The KC300X, any good?
KC300X, Frank and I have done a lot of work locally with some people with KC turbos. We put a drop-in in Cameron's truck, which is a stage 1 KC300X, which was awesome. Dave Garcia on the West Coast had that stage 3 KC300X with his 238 80%, which is a badass turbo. And then you even have a balanced KC assembly in your truck, which is awesome. So you can do something, again, as mild as just the drop-in balanced assembly to the turbocharger, or you can put a whole different turbo on it. And the characteristics of both are different depending on the fuel injectors and all the supporting mods, but overall I'd say absolutely. If you're considering KC turbos for a drop-in turbocharger, absolutely.
Yep, for sure. And with on Cameron's truck, we ran into a problem had ordered the wrong turbo the first time.
Oh yeah, you want to talk about that for a second? That's a good point to make.
So we drove the truck, we did the injectors and everything, we drove around with the stock turbo, and it was good. I mean, the bigger injectors is dumping a lot of fuel with the tune, but Brian he set up the tunes for the bigger turbo, so it was still running kind of funny. But like, you know, fast forward like 2 weeks, we got the turbo in, and we installed it in Cameron's truck, and it's just night and day difference.
Yeah.
From a stock turbo, obviously, to the 300X turbo. So.
Yeah, and what's nice with KC turbos is Cameron's truck was an early '99 Super Duty, so the turbocharger size is different actually. So they have a really nice I guess diagram on their website before you purchase it, and they show you the outlet diameter size so you can gauge which one you have. Like for example, Frankie's is a 2000, so his turbocharger is a larger than the one that came on the early '99. His truck was specifically a 1998 and a half.
Yeah.
So his turbocharger was smaller. The one that he had ordered by mistake was the bigger one, so it wouldn't fit.
Yep. Yeah, so actually just a correction on that is mine's a late 99.
Oh, sorry,
and
late 99.
So still 99. It's crazy, like a couple months difference.
Yep.
So his turbo could have worked on my truck.
Yeah.
Which will lead into the next question. Does Frank have any new plans for his rig?
So Frank, go ahead and answer that one, because that's all you.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I've got a list of plans for my truck, but it's just saving up some cash right now, and it's gonna be done right, and it's gonna be done once. We're gonna do, you know, just have a whole list of parts, order all the parts. We're gonna pull the cab off. We're gonna roll the truck inside my garage. We're gonna pull the motor out. We're gonna rebuild everything. We're gonna send the motor out. The transit's already done. But as far as like recently with my truck, we are gonna be doing a rear end swap in it soon, in the next couple weeks.
Yep.
So that's more like short-term stuff, but long-term, you know, I'm just hanging out and waiting, and it's gonna be done. It's gonna be pretty sweet. So.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. So that'll be coming up within probably the next couple of years here. But we're gonna do a full swap, so we will definitely be around for that and documenting all that. But yeah, we're pretty excited for that to come up on the horizon soon. What else you got?
Yeah. What should I be monitoring on my Edge monitor, most importantly?
So this is a good question. I get this every now and again. So if you guys have seen, Edge has the CTS3 or even the CTS2. But when it comes to monitoring things on these trucks, one fact I'll start you guys off with is I found out within the past year or so that you cannot see coolant temperature from the computer on, I think, even the Super Duty trucks. The coolant sensor only goes to the dashboard, so that's the only sensor you have. The computer does not see the coolant temperature. I don't know why they did that. If anyone knows, please chime in. Some good things to monitor on here. I have on mine right now, I have intake air temperature, the trans fluid temperature. I like to watch the IPR duty cycle and the ICP pressure, which is the injection control pressure, which is how much essentially oil rail pressure is being generated by the high pressure oil pump that the injectors are seeing to be actuated. Engine oil temp, battery voltage. I even have my injector pulse width, so you know how many milliseconds the actual nozzle is running on the fuel injectors. Just something, you know, just a couple values to name a few. I even have corrected speed on here, and I have my engine RPMs, just a lot of basic stuff. But those are some good things to start monitoring, just so you can keep an eye on some stuff. If you have any sensor failures or anything like that, a lot of that data can give you feedback on what could be wrong with the truck if you encounter an issue. Yeah, we just wanted to do something kind of, you know, straightforward for everyone and kind of just put another video out. We have some cool stuff coming up at the end of January 21st and 22nd. We're having the second annual 7-3 exclusive meet. It's going to be held in the Boca Raton, Delray Beach, Florida area. So if you guys are local, please come out and check it out. We'll be having a flyer that's coming out soon, done by Drop the Hammer Designs. Jordan, aka 7-3 Queen on social media, she's going to be putting that together for us. She did the one last year and she did an outstanding job, so she's going to be putting another one together for us. Also, if you guys remember Mitchell, his truck is coming together, so we will have his truck on that channel here soon. His motor should be back any day now, so we're going to be documenting, getting his heads on and going through some how-to stuff with that. But I think that's all the time that we have for today. Just wanted to stop in, get a quick video out to you guys. You know, some people have been asking about one. But if you guys are interested, keep an eye out for the flyer on my social media. I always have it down in the description so you guys can see what we got coming up and some local things that we'll be doing. And I think that's all we got, Frank.
Perfect. Yeah.
All right, well, that's Frank. I'm Brandon. This is the 7-3 Garage, and hopefully see you guys out at the 7-3 meet. JC Customs. JC Customs Ship It, whatever JC says.
He'll be there
see you
too.
guys later.